AI agents are making decisions right now, such as trading, auditing, deploying codes, etc. etc. But nobody can prove what they actually did. So there's no receipt, no audit trail, nothing. So basically, there's nothing tamper proof. And our project Cognito fixes all that. Every single action an agent takes, it's logged, stored on chain on Walrus, and anchored on Sui blockchain forever. And also, we use Memwall to store the entire agent memory. So these are the entire tech stack of Cognito, and we have in our landing page. So let's get started by going up to the top and we head to the dashboard. So right now we can see there are 3 agents running and 244 actions logged, which I ran during the demo, and there are 222 sessions and 5 anchored on-chain events. So every number you see here is a cryptographic proof behind it. Every row here is an agent action, and as you can see this blob IDs. Each one is a Walrus content address blob. That's the actual data stored decentralized. The blob ID is the hash of the content where we can see this. So basically we can't fake it and you can't modify it without changing the hash. So yeah, so these are the live activities we have. So this is basically a raw Walrus blob where exactly what the agent stored, which is tamper proof. So let's head to the agent tab where we have 3 agents logged in here. So we have a threat intelligence agent, our live demo agent, and as well as a smart contract security auditor, where each one has a full timeline, a knowledge graph, and a semantic layer using Memwall. Let me show you the demo of a particular agent called Cognito Security Audit. And here we can see the timeline of the entire agent here, which will be stored in a separate Walrus blob. Here we can see all the tool calls in the activity timeline, where all using the master agent tool calls, and we can view all the session IDs as well. And this session has been run during the demo session, and we can also view and check the integrity verification as well. By hitting this run verification button, we can check whether this agent audit has been true or not, and there will be 4 checks for this. And yeah, so as you can see, we have the blob fetch from the Walrus, which is true, and the action recorded found is also true, and the on-chain anchor event is also true. And once it's all verified, we can verify that the agent integrity is true. So this is an on-chain transaction in Sui Explorer, and also we can view the raw Walrus blob for this entire agent audit. And yeah, so let's head back and let's visit our next page called the graph of this particular agent. So this is where it gets interesting. Every node in this graph is an action the agent took. So basically the edges are the casual links, and this action led to that decision which triggered this tool called by master framework. You're looking at the agent's entire decision tree, which is visualized and which has a step-by-step movement from one node to another, and we have the legend on the left which shows the types of the nodes. So mostly the 19th session of this particular agent is tool use, the code write, and the decision which has been made and visualized in the front end. And I'm going to click a particular node and I'm going to see the findings here, and where we can ask our AI what actually happened in that particular node. So Cognito AI just pulled 3 things in parallel: the full session action log, the semantic layer from Memwall, and the raw Walrus blob content. So basically we can say just like it's not hallucinating, it's reading the actual audit trail. As you can see, I just asked what does Memwall remember about this agent, and it shows all the description from the entire start to end from the 19th session of this particular agent. It also gives the link at the bottom where we can view the raw blob on Walrus, and just like that we can view the Walrus blob, and that's not us, that's Walrus, which is a decentralized storage. You can open the URL right now and verify independently, so basically no trust required. So I'll just show you another one cool feature called the Memwall memory, where we'll head back to our so we have this memory tab here, where this is Memwall, which is a semantic memory on Walrus. Every action this agent took remembered as a vector embedding, so the next time the agent runs, it doesn't start blind, it recalls what it found before. So we can just hit the recall button and we got all these things which will be recalled when it's run again. Tatum handles every RPC call to Sui. That's not a localhost node, that's not a test stub. So basically that's a protection infrastructure saving the anchor that makes the entire audit trail irreversible. So that's all from my side. Cognito signing off. Thank you.